Hello, everybody, and welcome to wave 142 of Night of the Dead. So, this is the wave where we're going to see all about the giants and the new base. Right, well, first things first, let's talk about how quickly I respond to some of the comments. Because there's been some really good comments of late in the videos. Some great ideas. And you're probably there thinking, oh, come on, Baron, why haven't you, done my suggestion yet? Or, responded to it in a video? And the answer to that is simple. I mean, I read and respond to the comments straight away. But the video you're seeing now on YouTube, say today, I've already put on the Patreon for like 2 or 3 days. And then in turn, while that's processing and, people watching those, I'm recording and editing the next one as long as I'm still alive. So there's always that kind of like delay. By the time I finished, recording and editing the next one, I then might, on the next episode after that, I get a chance to actually incorporate stuff that people said 2 videos back. So I do listen to everything people write. I do take it all in, and some of the brilliant ideas that people come up with. It just might take a couple of episodes before I actually can see if I can put them in. Right. So besides all that, I mean, we'll talk about some of the great ideas in a minute. But what is the goal for me this episode? Now, funnily enough, in front of me, I actually have a list of tasks that I write about how I'm going to cope. And my task list says the following. 1, kill away. What that means is, how to describe this? If you might have noticed that on some of the episodes whereby the giants have turned up, and that I've started this base, when I've got down to this part of the, to bring them to this base, the base has been damaged. Now, that is because when I stand in the sausage factory, there are several spawn points that the zombies will come from. The first one they come from is by like a tunnel underneath the sausage factory, like the spawn place where your character first arrives. They come from there. They also come from slightly down the road next to some lamp posts. They drop in by there. And occasionally, very occasionally, a couple will drop in a little bit further down the road. Now, this proximity of spawns is based on where your character is standing. So if my character stood further down the road, then the zombies would spawn slightly further away again, further down the road. And maybe even from behind me. Now, what that means is, when I've been fighting the giants the last few episodes, I've been doing that long circuit, running down the main road, up to like that little place, that world house on the side, little small house, and then I go up the hill, across the top of the hill, and back round, and do like a little circuit. The problem with that is, there's points during that run that my character is actually not far away from this base. And that means zombies sometimes spawn in and around this base. And if they're like log throwers and stuff, they just start destroying it. Especially if they've taken damage from like a spike or something. So my number one goal this episode is, I know this base is not going to be ready, anywhere near ready to cope with the masses. And I don't want to come and spend the whole wave 143 rebuilding the damage that was done because a spawn appeared in this base as I was running around. So object number 1 is, I need to kill the giants and all the masses, wherever else, but not just the giant, but I need to kill the masses away from this base. I can't use the regular route that I usually use to run around and around and around. I have to go somewhere else to protect this base. Number 2. Number 2 says only giant. Well, what I mean by only giant was the fact that I need to keep killing the horde until really all I've got left are the giant bosses. So don't even come near this base unless I'm just down to the giants. That's what that means. Number 3, it says find flaws. Well, this is a lot more straightforward. I'm bringing the giant zombies here not to kill them. The base is not going to be in any way capable of destroying the giant zombies yet on this episode. It's just not. I need loads of traps. See, I lost in 24 traps and the resources of them a few episodes back. That's crippled me. I don't have the traps. I could sacrifice all the traps on the road nearby, but I need them to actually kill the giant zombies. So I'm going to bring the giant zombies here purely to see how they path, look for flaws, look for issues, but don't keep them here, yeah? Don't let them wreck the base. Just identify issues that I need to resolve. And then the fourth one is kill as path. I think I must have meant kill on path. And what that means is when I'm ready to just kill the zombies and I've finished analyzing the zombies, just take them down my usual kill path and just kill them. Yeah. Because this episode's not about how quickly can you kill zombies. In fact, a lot of the episodes right now are not about how quickly can I kill them. It's about what is it they're doing. I need to understand what they're doing. Then I can worry about how quickly to kill them. So this episode would be, identify issues, check for pathing, understand how they're working, then take them down the road and kill them. Right. Ooh. I want to just have a quick chat now about some of the, well, one of the big ideas that was mentioned in comments. And I like the idea so much that I can't really do it at the moment because I don't want to sidetrack. Yeah, I've made a mistake, yeah, haven't I? I actually need all those. I've deleted those. I need to put them back. So I'm trying to like think and do and right, get my head sorted here. The Baron, you just multitasking. See, I'm incapable. So the idea that somebody came up with was basically filtration systems. Now, I thought about that and thought, do you know what? I can do that. I can actually do that with this base. Once I've actually sorted out how the zombies are working and change this base to make sure that it works. To do a filtration system, what we're talking about is to separate the giant zombies from the normal zombies. And there's lots of ways to do that. But one of the obvious ways to do that, actually, is for one of these routes, one of these paths, to have, like, all the traps I said don't use, like the guillotines, the crushers, the pendulums. If I use those, as long as the giant zombies have got another way to path to me that is longer, it's a longer distance, the giant zombies should go that way because they're gonna go to the way that they can path to me. The non-giant zombies, because there's a shorter route that's valid for them, be it with guillotines and stuff, they will go the shorter route. So I should be able to filter out regular zombies from giant zombies. That, if I can get that to work, that actually opens up so many possibilities for base designs and fun ways that we can kill zombies later on. But I really want to try that out. Because I'm not about let's just try and kill zombies as quick as we can kill zombies. As you said, yeah, I can just build loads of rocket launchers and other crazy stuff like that and just bombard the zombies with so much DPS, they just die. And although that is okay, I only want to do that once I actually understand the mechanics of the zombies. Because then we can do it in style, yeah? We can do it when we want to do it, where we want to do it, and against what we want to do it against. We can make all kinds of weird bases that are just funny and odd shapes and stuff. And we can utilize the knowledge we understand at that point of how everything works to kill the zombies in the manner that we want to kill the zombies, rather than just pure DPS, which is fun. Nothing wrong with pure DPS. It's just I like to understand the mechanics first, and then have crazy fun with the results. So that's where we are. That's what this episode is. Just bring giants here, test to see if this is working, find out the issues, kill the zombies once I've identified the issues, and then next episode try and see if I can move the base forward and maybe toy with the idea of a filtration system. Because I think this base, because it's like a 4-way spider web, I can actually link up 2 pairs and put a door. So the path with the door is going to be a filtration system for the non-giants on both parts. Like, I'll explain it on the next video. But for now, I think let's just crack on with modifying this base and see what the wave does. Now, I'd like to use these pushers. I mean, now we've got a raised base. We can do the classic, just keep knocking them off the path, and they have to go and repath all the way back round to go again. I mean, the pushers are not quick enough to handle like the whole wave, but they're going to filter some of the zombies out. I mean, I don't have even a fraction of the traps I need, but I wonder, is one of these going to be too close? Let me just try something out a sec. I think I've built the pathways too close together. I'm not going to be able to put a mirror image of the other path. No, it's going to bump into the other one. Dan! Oh, that's annoying. I wanted to kind of have them all mirror images so that they were all the same. It just makes pairing them all later on easy, because I just build the same power system 4 times, if you get what I mean. Not to worry. Not to worry. Maybe at some point in the future, if I realize that I've got to redesign this base, because this is still just like a test. If I have to redesign this base, I might at the same time just, yeah, move some things further apart. And anyway, so yeah, I would like to use the pushers to force the lesser zombies to keep going around and round and round. Obviously, it doesn't affect giant zombies. The giant zombies don't get pushed. I mean, if I do go down the route of having a... I see, I hate it when it doesn't clear the key buffer. I might go down the route of having the filtered path. A path for the giants, a path for the non-giants. In which case, all of the pushers will probably be on the non-giant path. I could do a raised platform with a pusher that strikes the giant zombies in the head and put, like, yeah, a 2-high block and then with a pusher on the top of it, rather than a triple stack pusher. Because although the 3 traps would do a lot more damage, 1 pusher to the head is probably gonna, you know, be a worthwhile exercise of a trap as opposed to other stuff. Right, let's just crack on and get some more of this done. The day is slowly disappearing, and I've got so much more to do. Okay, I might have spent a little bit too much time today on the other base. I mean, it is literally time for the wave. I've just managed to get back into a quick tidy up. Oh, well, I mean, I can't do any more than I did with the other base in the time I had. I really did just, yeah, just go for it big time. Okay, I need to follow my rules Number one was kill the horde away from the other base. Don't go anywhere near the other base until there's just giant zombies left. I mean, a few straggler others is fine, but I can't bring the masses anywhere near the base, especially not before 2 a.m. Because up until 2 a.m., the spawn is still spawning in. I cannot go anywhere near that other base until after 2 a.m. That's the plan. Don't mess this up, Baron. Don't destroy all the work you've just done. Right, okay. Oh, I think I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Let's get ready for some crazy running around, is it? Here goes. Come on, spawn. Where are you? Let's get on with it. I hope I don't have another one of those episodes like I did where the spawn just doesn't arrive and then it just all goes to chaos. No, don't think that way. They will be here in a moment. Come on, spawn. Spawny, spawny, spawn. And don't mess me about. The problem is, the longer they take to spawn in and get to me, the less time I've got to kill the lesser zombies before the giant zombies are here. I need my base to kill a bunch of lesser zombies. I'm losing time. Come on, Horde. Where are you? What's going on? I've lost the Horde. What on earth? Don't say they're attacking the other base, please. No. They shouldn't do it. They're too far away. I can't see any zombies down there, any damage going on, or any noise. I know it's too far away, really, but I'm trying to spot them spawning in. Losing critical time, see? Losing critical time. Okay, I think they're coming, actually. If I can just get back inside my base. Yeah, you're there. Wow, that took a long time. That was crazy. That's a lot of the time to kill wave 0 lost. We're going to be outside running around with giants a lot sooner than I anticipated. Right, I need to stop talking to get my game head on, so I won't be speaking from this point onwards as usual, in which case in the video there will be lots of music. Enjoy the music. I'm just waiting now for the trebuchet to fire. That's all I'm doing. So that trebuchet fires, we're out of here. Keep an eye on it. Any moment. Oh. Okay, well, I'm doing okay at keeping them away from the other base, I think. I've been running around this top hill as much as possible. And every time I'm thinning them down, every time I think I'm thinning them down, there always seems to be more. But we've passed the 2 a.m. We're into 3. So no more will spawn. It's just a case of just... I don't want to take this many zombies to that base. There's still far too many little ones. You can see them up on the hill there. There's still masses of them. I need to thin these guys out a bit more. Ow. One of the ways I can do that is just to try and clump them up a bit more with the giant zombies, so that when the trebuchet hits them, I'm picking up more on each hit. Like that. Perfect. This is as far down as I really want to go. I want to, you know, yeah, ow, cycle back a bit, and I don't want to squeeze at this edge. Pull them back towards the base. A little look. There's still an awful lot of them. The trebuchet is still firing, which is good. Every single time I just try and take a swipe at the front few and pray that I don't get pulled into the masses. I mean, one of the few things I can do is if I set them on fire, it stops the guys with the... like that needle thing, where it doesn't stop them. It reduces the chance that they're going to actually throw and hit me. There's still so many. Take a little nibble every single time, a little nibble. Trying to reduce some of their hit points. Oof. Yet again. Did you see that? One of those grabbers coming for me. That's the main reason why I can't just stay there. I mean, besides obviously getting hit by a log and knocking me down would be dead. The grabber would be dead. A boss doing a stomp would be dead. You know, the alien. To be honest, the butchers are... even though they throw really horrible cleavers at me, they are my least worry when I go in for a melee strike. A knockdown or a grab is what I really don't want to face. I can't stay too long either, because if one of those giant ones get nearby, it's not so much the damage that a giant one would do if it hits me, which obviously would be instant death. It's if a trebuchet lands a bomb on the giant that's next to me. That'll just kill me anyway. The sooner I don't have to spend my episodes running around in circles with these giants, the better. I really don't want to be doing that. See those trebuchet bombs when they're up here? They just don't fire very accurate. It's like a distance thing. Yeah, see, they're just way off in the trees now. Like they overshoot. I gotta kind of bring them in closer. That last trebuchet bomb, I mean, don't worry that went. I mean, like the next continent. That's a better one. Bring them in closer and just get some decent hits on these guys. Come on. This lone alien. Have it. There's a grabber. Let's get him. Look at all the log throwers. And what are these numbers looking like now? Can I take them to the new base yet? It's not too bad, actually. Yeah, I get the... Oh, ow. See, I only got caught on the real outer edges of that tread bomb, and it cut me on fire. I didn't take damage from the hit, I took damage from the splash. It's quite minor. Not so bad. Right, how are we doing with regards to non-giants now? I'm not seeing that many. This is actually looking nicer. I don't want these guys, if I can help it. These log throwers will just destroy the base anyway. But come on, a couple of good bomb hits. On. Oh, perfection. I definitely think this is time to go to the new base. Let's see what these zombies do. Come on, giants. Follow me. Okay, we're here. And as I said, this is not to kill the giants. I've got a path that kills the giants. This is just to see... just do a little bit of work. How they react. I mean, this is just a new base, yeah? Completely. I don't even know if the concept I've got is going to work. What are they doing? They're not coming towards me. They're attacking something else. What's going on? Hang on. Hang on. It's that shredder, isn't it? Have I messed up with that shredder? Right, they're coming now. Oh, man. That shredder blocked the pathing. I got a shredder on 2 of my paths. Already. Ah! That means only 2 of my paths are going to work. That kind of defeats the whole purpose of the 4 points. I had a 2-way pathing last time. That's not good. Well, straight away we've messed up, haven't we? I mean, it kind of is that thing whereby having the filtration paths. But the trouble is, this is what you get when you try and add complexity to your pathing system when you haven't even tested out the basics yet. Adding too many traps and too many extra complexities means I haven't had a chance to actually get the fundamentals correct, yeah? So the good news is they're going around. See, some are coming in the middle. Now, I allowed them to come in the middle in case they got in there and they needed to get out, or in case I went in there. But to be honest, is that even a thing? Am I ever going to be in the middle? Are they ever going to be in the middle? Do I even need to allow them into the middle? I think the answer to that is no. I mean, they're not going for me because I've created that 2-block distance. They will repath. It's just... Need a back exit. No, I'm okay. It's just, I think, letting them into the middle at all is a mistake. Because they are pathing. It is working. It is fine. They're not destroying the base. I mean, people outside throwing logs and things potentially, yeah. I just need to make some changes. So one of the changes I obviously need to make is block them from the center. I think that's a given now. Don't allow them in. I use the center sometimes as a way out, but I can give myself a better escape route than that. I can make some changes so I got a better escape route off all 4 edges. I need to remove the shredders until I'm ready to have a filtration system. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, there needs to be more damage. There needs to be powered traps. There needs to be stuff I don't have to refill. Especially against the giants. It's just going to grind the giants down. I can just move back and forth and it'll just kill the giants. Once I know that that function is working, that all you're talking about then is just a matter of time before the giants die. But the pathing system is fine. See, letting him into the middle now is really messing me up. Really messing me up. Oh, I just got hit by my own pusher. No. No, this giant's... No, no. Oh, my God. I was so lucky then. Right. Let's get here. A giant might have attacked the base then. Yeah, when they couldn't get... Oh, it's a wolf as well. The thing is, the moment I go somewhere where they can't get me is when we get problems. And jumping onto that other side where there's a shredder and that, that's an issue. Okay, right. The negatives that just happened are all stuff that I'm actually happy with, because they're all the flaws that I needed to work out that I can now go ahead and fix. So there's no negatives really from what I just seen. All those things are just refinement to what I'm going to do. So as I was going to say, what I can do then, the moment I know I can control the pathing of the giants, this stuff I've got here in the road can be resituated at the big base that we just built and powered, so I don't have to worry about, you know, refilling the usage. And then it's just a case of walking the giants back and forth through the traps, exactly the same as I do here, but in a single location that we can just continue to improve upon. See, I got a loose giant in here. Can never afford to have a loose giant, because they take about 2 in-game hours to kill, and you need to kill them all at once, rather than 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 2 hours everywhere else. Actually, there's no other giants around. I think I've got them all. Right, yeah, so as I was saying, move all the traps to the base, power them, so they do more damage and they don't have to refill them, change the base from stone to metal, block off pathing to the middle, and then the next step is, before I think about, you know, adding rocket launchers and other cool ways just to kill zombies, the next step would be to modify the base so that the non-giant zombies can be killed by the base as well, so that I can stay there for the whole wave. Yeah? So at hour 0, I'm at this new base, and I stay there until the giants die. I don't leave. No more running around. I think once that goal is achieved, even if it takes a long time to grind all the zombies down, I can then, because I know that the mechanics and the pathing work, what that says is you're just now playing with duration. I'm no longer playing with the mechanics of the zombies and the pathing. I'm now playing with just how quickly do I want to kill them. And then we can start adding things like rocket launchers, the Tesla sort of buzz kill thing, and all these other funky stuff that we all want to play with. Then you add them into the base. Once you know your base can last indefinitely, basically, then you just add all of the funky stuff in to get to see how quickly can you wipe the horde. And once I've achieved that, I will end Season 8. Season 8 is then over, because the only thing we can do at that point would be to create, like, funny design bases that can exploit sort of like some of their mechanics. So they do stupid stuff and we drop them off cliffs and things. But I would want to take a rest, I think, before I did that, and do maybe another legendary escape run, or some more how does it work videos, so we can go into the in-depth of how like all the electric stuff works. Get these guys killed. Yeah, and then we might take, you know, a little bit of a break from Night of the Dead. for a month or something. Unless I can get some PvP Night of the Dead on the go. That's always fun. And then we can think about coming back to Season 9. Unless it's an update. If they push an update before then, and we've got new goodies to play with, then of course we will revisit, look at the new goodies, see how they affect the game, redesign a whole new base if we have to cope with the new goodies, and any mechanic changes they've made. Because, I mean, this is what my channel is about. For those who are not, like, 100% sure what they're watching. My channel... There's lots of people out there doing stuff that is just... I'm playing this game, let's play, let's kill the bad guys, let's win. And there are a gazillion people, if you do a search on any game, that do that. Because of my background as a programmer and an analyst and everything else, what I want to offer is, let's take a game, let's analyze the mechanics of the game, let's understand what is happening and how it happens, and then without using cheats or mods or glitches or anything, take the game down and defeat it based on how our understanding of exactly how the mechanics work. Yeah, that's what this channel is about, is let's beat the game fairly on any difficulty by understanding how we can utilize the game mechanics to our advantage. Sometimes I get it wrong. Sometimes I just have my base destroyed and whatever. But it's all a learning curve, yeah? It's all a learning curve to get yourself to a point like I am now, where I'm not worried about the giant zombies anymore. They don't bother me. It's like, yeah, okay, I got giant zombies. The log throwers actually are bothering me because I haven't worked out their mechanic at all yet. And I've kind of given them stuff for them to play with, like putting some spikes down, and they seem to be happy to play with those. But that's like a delaying mechanism, isn't it? I need to defeat them after that. And yeah, okay, I could set up some kind of ranged weapon, but you only want those ranged weapons to attack the log throwers. I don't want ranged weapons to be using all their ammo attacking everything else. So I need to refine that. I need to think about that and sort out those log throwers, because those log throwers are an issue. Giant zombies are not an issue. Not anymore. Okay, this is good. This was a well-worthy episode. We've seen a lot. We've analysed a lot. We know we're on the right track with regards to how these guys work. There are some great ideas I've seen in the comments about the filtration system. Another one, which is another good idea, it's kind of like I do sometimes on the 7 Days to Die sort of stuff, where in my early games... No, I don't really do it anymore because I think it's a bit cheesy. But in the early games, it was like, okay, let's have some kind of raised structure, even if it's a house, and just take the stairs out, knock a hole in the floor, and the zombies just all come to the point below you. They've got nothing to hit if there's no walls nearby. They all just stand below you, and you just shoot them from above, and they all die. Yeah, I mean, something like that could be done in Night of the Dead. If I could try and get an adequate support system for the floor to keep the support pillars far enough away from the zombies, I could make like a building, you know, yeah, he's dead. 6 blocks high, so that giants couldn't reach me or see me, and just like kill them from above. I'm not sure I could do that in Night of the Dead without using some kind of glitch to fake the support system, so that, because the structure integrity on the support system on this is quite low. You literally need every single block has to have a support system somehow. Every floor piece I put down needs to be supported. It's not like some games whereby you can hang several off each other before they get too weak. No, this wants every the floor system to be supported in some way. So I don't think that would be possible, to be honest, because I think there would be a support structure too close to the zombies, and the zombies will just attack the support structure. I could use a prefab, but I don't want to use prefabs unless I absolutely have to. Legendary, I find I have to use a prefab, potentially for the first night or two, because I need somewhere to just... Oh, there's something... What was that collapsed? Oh, it is... I'm not quite sure why, but there's something over there that, yet again, is using a glitch. We'll look at that in a minute. And Legendary, I tend to find the first few nights you need something just to buy you that time to get yourself sorted, to have a base that isn't a prefab that you could use, or at least somewhere. Like on my last Legendary escape, I created like an offshoot off the prefab. So my crafting stuff was on the prefab, but I created like, this jetty where I actually fought and killed all the zombies. And that was all player built, so it was all fair game as far as I was concerned for zombies to destroy. So look at this a minute. I think we've got a floating stuff that shouldn't be floating. Yeah, see, now that should have fell. If I put a block under it now. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's not straight. And then we destroy this block. It's all going to fall in there. Because it should have fallen. Yeah. That's what... see? This game has got glitches in it. And you could exploit those glitches to make floating bases. I've already accidentally done it several times. I've destroyed immediately. I haven't used the floating base. No. The moment I seen something floating, I either destroyed it or I just didn't use it, yeah? I just left it there to just hang until I was ready to bring it down. But yeah, the support system in this game is not the best. It's a little bit loose and ready with how it considers things being supported. But the other thing is why don't I use those glitches beyond just the reasoning is I don't like using glitches? I mean, what other reason? And there is another reason, and it is the fact that at any point the developer might fix that glitch because it is a bug. And the moment he fixes it, my base will fall down. So I just avoid all kinds of glitches and bugs. And it's not that I'm like got some like moral code against them. It's just there's a channel for that. Yeah? If you want, I love watching some people do speedruns of games, and those rely completely on glitches, yeah? You know, some of the people manage to like do some games in just ridiculously short time because they found some glitch they can just leave the world and go under the world and come somewhere else and get the goodies and go wherever it's going to be. And I do enjoy watching those. Also, the Spiffing Brit. If you've never checked out the Spiffing Brit, check out the Spiffing Brit. He's got a great channel, and his channel is all about. Just get rid of these shredders. Get rid of these shredders. Man. His channel is all about how to use the bugs, the glitches, the systems in a game that clearly are not meant to do what they do. The developer has to at some point go back and address them because they're clearly broken, yeah? His channel is all about using those to just do crazy stuff in the game, yeah? Get like infinite money. What I seen the other day is he found a glitch whereby basically you can complete Monopoly. You know, we all know the game Monopoly, yeah? Complete the Monopoly game on turn 1. You win on turn 1. I mean, what's that all about? So yeah, there's a channel for that. My channel is about analysing the mechanics of a game and then using that knowledge to defeat the game. That's what my channel's about. So anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm happy with the results of this episode. And I'm looking forward to my next few waves to improve what I've got and refine it. Spam the old like button. And I do love it when people subscribe. However, this is a strange thing for a YouTuber to say. Spamming the like button is actually more important. Because the YouTube algorithm doesn't really care how many subscribers I've got. If a video has got lots of likes, lots of comments, it gets pushed out to more people. And then in turn, because more people view it, you get a chance to have more subscribers. So the most important thing you could really do for any YouTuber is a like and a comment. Just some random comment. Anything. Just even hi. Hi, Baron. I'll do. Because that's an interaction. And that drives the algorithm to push the video to more people. Which then in turn hopefully would give me more subscribers. Anyway, thank you very much. Love you all. See you all next time. Bye now.